Let's talk Huntsville history. It's time for History Nuggets. Paula, Tisch, your favorite Huntsville realtor. Welcome to 2023. If you love my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is called Living in Huntsville, Alabama. And you can also follow me on all the socials, Atlas with Paula. For 2023, I decided we should start talking about the history of Huntsville in little tiny pieces, just so we can enjoy all the fun stuff that there is to know about Huntsville, Alabama. So History Nuggets begins, and the first thing we're going to talk about is something I learned just a few weeks ago. It turns out the really cool red bridge at Big Spring Park is actually a thing. The bridge was a gift from a Japanese general. His name was Mikio Kimata, and he was here in the 60s at Redstone Arsenal. During that time, they had a missile ordnance school going on there, and they invited our allies to come over and learn about missiles. So anyway, he was here, and we, the Huntsville people, were so hospitable to him that he decided to give this bridge and all of these cherry trees. I don't think all the cherry trees survived all these years, but the bridge is still there. It has been refurbished and all that, and it's a great, great thing. And guess what? This led me down a road to figure out some things about Big Spring Park. Okay, so when John Hunt came to the area in 1805, he found out about the spring and all the water that was available through it, and so he decided to settle near there on the bluff. It turns out that the spring itself is actually the largest limestone spring in North Alabama. It has a usual flow of between 7 and 20 million gallons of water per day. That's depending on the seasons and the time of year, but that's a lot of water. The spring itself is tucked back into the corner, but the canal, which is the Indian Creek Canal, which is originally a 10-mile canal that led from the spring all the way to the Tennessee River. The canal was built for the cotton industry because back at that time, Cotton Row, which was where all the cotton from the area was brought to transport, was located by the courthouse. And so when they built the canal so they could transport the cotton to the river through the canal. But now what takes up the space is the actual Big Spring Park. There are plans for this Singing River Trail that leads all the way from Big Spring Park to Decatur and Athens all along the Tennessee River. And did you know it's actually called Big Spring International Park? And the reason it's called that is because of all these international gifts that have been given to the city of Huntsville that are now in the park, starting with the Japanese Friendship Bridge. And you can see all of these things in Big Spring Park downtown for free anytime you want. And that's your Huntsville History Nugget for today.